Toastmasters and distinguished Toastmasters.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. When I gave my first speech, right here in this very room, this is how I went. This is a confession. Every fiber in my being, every nerve in my body was screaming at me, yelling at me to run away. Run away and hide under that table, do anything but deliver the speech. I was muttering to myself, how did I unwittingly choose this day, an open house day, to deliver my speech amongst the sea of new faces? Why would I do that to myself? The words of the Toastmaster of the day that day had barely left her mouth. She said, please welcome Toastmaster Deepti Bhatia. She will be delivering her icebreaker speech. Toastmaster Deepti Bhatia. My knees began to shake. My hands were cold, clammy, and frigid. I think at that point, the only thing that was warm was my smile, which was hiding all my fears and anguish. But then a strange thing happened. As I walked up to the stage and I looked out at all your faces, I didn't see a crowd of judges. I saw a group of smiling, friendly, nodding, and encouraging faces. People who had been here before, where I was. The first sentence of my speech felt like I was climbing a mountain. It went like this. Good afternoon. My name is Deepti Bhatia, and I am here to Yes, I had fumbled. I had made a mistake. And you know what happened next? Well, nothing. Nothing, absolutely nothing happened. No one booed, no one made fun of me, no one laughed. If anything, I heard encouraging voices, encouraging me to keep going. These whispers were like that key turning in a lock, just the kind of warmth and support I needed to keep going. My voice, which had been soft and timid and shaky, began to find its rhythm. My knees were no longer as shaky, my fingers weren't trembling as much. In fact, I went on to talk about why I joined Toastmasters, how I wanted to overcome my fear of public speaking. And for the first time in my life, I was actually doing that. Now, this was 10 months ago, a really long time ago. Since then, I've realized that the scariest part isn't making mistakes or fumbling or forgetting your lines, because that's part and parcel. The scariest part is before you begin, before you trust yourself and this community that you are in. The scariest part is stopping and giving up and not continuing. Slowly but surely, I am continuing to challenge myself, and that's why I'm here. And if you're like me and you're yet to begin and you're feeling that nervous dread, take it from me, it does get better. In the last 18 months, I've seen the members in this room have grown from strength to strength, finding their voices, finding their authentic voices, gaining more clarity on this stage. In fact, they're the ones encouraging others to keep going. Now, according to me, the goal isn't perfection. It isn't about acing your first speech or, for that matter, even knocking it out of the park for your 10th speech. According to me, on a journey like this, and I'm really telling myself, is about showing up, getting things done, just taking that first step and showing as your best self on that day. Truth is, learning never stops. So, as cliche as it sounds, I mean, look at the veterans in this room. I already think they are experts, but they claim to continue to learn even after their 50th speech. So, if you're a newbie, take a deep breath, take one step to the podium, and trust that you have a luminous, powerful, and good enough story to tell. Thank you, fellow Toastmasters, and yes,